close your eyes and get comfortable for me as we spend a short time in this special space of trance, where any and everything is possible through the power of your mind and my suggestions. Focus with me on your breathing, the gentle rise and fall of your chest that controls your experience of everything else. Allow it to become rhythmic and deliberate, ignoring any uncertainty or apprehension with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Gathering up all of the stress and negativity in your body with an in, 2, 3, 4, and pushing it all away from you with an out, 2, 3, 4. Feel your heartbeat slow as you focus on your breathing, allowing the rest of your physical form to ease with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. All of your points of tension, all of the muscles in your feet and your calves, your back and your core, your arms, neck, shoulders, and even your face, just relaxing. Take note of where that pressure lies and just let it all dissipate with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. No stress, no negativity, nothing to worry about. With the steady rhythm of your breath and the calm relaxation of your body, your mind begins to focus and become still. No thoughts, no pesky, buzzing emotions, everything just slowing down and feeling the warmth of peace surround you. Peer into your mind, deep and dark, revealing to you the infinite abyss, calm and silent save for my words and suggestions that echo about in the darkness. Your mind is an abyss, empty, bottomless, perfect and pure, staring back at you as you stare into it. That deep, black void of abject emptiness, yet it still calls out to you, rising and falling as you continue to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Beckoning, calling to you. Simply let the abyss consume you, expanding around you in the silence and bringing you deeper and deeper with every breath. Taking the first steps into the void with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Slowly sinking down into the emptiness of your own mind, feeling it consume you as you sink, thick and inky, wrapping around your psyche, slipping suggestive tendrils around every thought and concern. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. The deeper you go, the more open you are to my words and suggestions. It lets you realize that my words are your truth. They are your reality, flowing like water, thick and sweet like honey, malleable and overwhelming. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Feel any resistance, any last shred of apprehension that you might have felt completely disappear into the darkness. Feel it suck you in, embracing you with warmth and love. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Completely consumed by the abyss, your mind and body given over completely to this bliss and the pleasure of the void and its power, experiencing nothing but the abyss and my words. And you love this feeling. There is so much potential in the void of the abyss. Within this trance, we can make something out of the nothing of inky blackness before you. It's as easy as simply letting my words echo across that infinite expanse. Just letting the sound and the meaning of them suffuse into the abyss and unlock its potential. Echoing, pulsating, undulating and breathing, almost living, almost material and organic. Beautiful. As you breathe, it breathes. As you listen and transform, it listens and transforms, evoking and producing a wonderful mindscape before you, solidifying beneath you and all around. Suggestion becoming sensation, nothing becoming something. One by one, sense by sense, it forms around you. Part fantasy, part reality, all pleasure, and all for the best. First, the sounds come to you. Rhythmic, hard, the clink of iron against iron or padded plastic against itself. A steady beat of activity suffusing amidst the dull hum of aircon units and the murmur of activity. Next, the smell of vinyl and polyester mingling with the artificial lemon or chemical scent of cleaning sprays and wipes that tickle your nose a little, and purified air which wafts the smell of sweat and hormones away from you before it becomes too noticeable. Fresh and bracing, clearing your lungs and your mind. On the tip of your tongue and the back of your throat, you might sense the salty, sweet formulation of pre-workout doing its work, vibrating along your nerves. Even if you haven't actually consumed any, just being in this forming space seems to impart it by osmosis. The feeling of clarity and pressure and ambient energetic tranquility, like all the particles in the air are buzzing, and all the particles in your body simply fall into that same vibration. The carpeted and padded floor beneath your feet making every step just feel easier, like this space wants you in here, invited you here. See the bright, reassuring lights diffusing the shadows down to practically nothing, blinding, but also leaving nothing hidden. Everything around you colored in sleek black and violet, with occasional highlights of saturated red, green, blue, yellow, orange. Weight racks and cable machines manifesting out of the inchoate darkness, treadmills and stretching areas being produced as the abyssal mindscape resolves itself, combining words and voice and psyche and sensation into a concrete experience of a gym floor, completely empty for you to have full reign over, despite the murmur of sound or activity. There's nothing like having an empty gym floor all to yourself. Such a wash of peace and tranquility. No one around you to make you feel self-conscious or anxious. But in reality, that's just the effect of the gym itself, regardless of if anyone is around or not. And as if to reaffirm that fact, the abyss shifts for a second, producing a crowd of nameless, faceless people, all working out. Some of them are buff and gorgeous. Some are just starting out. But your peace still remains. That zen is unbroken just because there are people. And almost as easily as they manifested, they dissipate, leaving you alone again. But not quite. There is a presence manifested in this space, something you didn't notice before. You turn around and you see me, or a version of me, the version of me that lives rent-free in your mind, however you choose to manifest him, demonic or angelic or mundane, massive or small, powerful or servile. This manifestation of me is the one that best suits you and your needs, the one that is conditioned to your subconscious and your subconscious alone. For a second, he's blurry and indistinct, while you rationalize and build me, him, in your mind. But once you clarify him, me, us, we are as clear and vivid and real as you are. I smile at you, and no matter the personality and connotation you've assigned to him, you sense a total air of approval and pride, because you finally decided to join us. Good to see you. I'm glad you finally took the trip. We've been waiting for you for so long. Don't worry about paperwork, that's all taken care of. We knew you'd make your way to us eventually. It's a really nice space, and we're very happy to have you. This space is your mental gym, but it's also more than that. He moves forward and places a hand in the small of your back, guiding you out into the rest of the gym floor. You are here because this space is the first stop on the rest of your journey. And by working with me, we can push you further and give you a glimpse of the future. Show you what you have in store. You're already so accustomed to my voice by now, you already trust me to guide you. So let me also be a guide to your growth and to this experience in your mental gym mindscape. Think of me however you like. A guide, a mentor, a personal trainer, a coach, a gym bro, whatever I am for you. Know that my instructions are good. We give you another smile, and you feel the warmth and reassurance that trance has instilled in you. It'll be fun, though I'm not going to go too easy on you. We'll run through a full body circuit with just a bit of everything to help you get accustomed to the motions. A simple coaching session that you can incorporate into your wider routine. The mind-muscle connection is really important, so practicing here in your mind will make your physical body have an easier time. And in practicing, we'll give you a taste of what you have to look forward to when you keep pushing and working with me, that is. I walk you over to a flat, plush bench where a barbell rack is already set up, as if waiting for you. The bar gleams and glows, and you can't seem to remove your mind's attention from it. He pats the bench and moves behind it to spot you. Our eyes sparkle with barely repressed glee, and you sit down, looking up at him and the bar. I always like to start off with chest. Big, strong muscles, but rarely used in everyday life. But that's how you can tell someone loves the gym. They've got those thick, juicy pecs that everyone loves. So what I want you to do for me is place your hands here and here. He guides your arms to grip the cold iron of the bar. It's bracing but invigorating. Make sure your grip is wider than your shoulders so your elbows can give that full range of motion. Remember, you're pushing through your chest, not your shoulders or your back. Arch your back a little. It provides some stability. And it's okay if the bar wobbles a little. Your stabilizer muscles need some time to train up. Okay? Ready? Let's go with just the bar for now. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3. Slowly down. Breathing in deeply as that bar comes down. Feeling the muscles already activated as you go through the motion. Hold it for half a second. And then push up, breathing out, and rack that weight. Good job. I'm really proud of you. Feel that tension in your chest? Even though it only had the weight of the bar, you still activated those muscle fibers. Still felt the burn. That was a really good warm-up. How about we put some weight on? As soon as we say it, your mental space materializes some plates. As much as you're comfortable with. As many as you aspire to lift, either today or one day in the future. Come on, put a few more plates on. You're stronger than you think. The primary limitation has always been your mind and your own hesitation. Go on. The weight bumps upward. All right, same as before. I'm spotting you, and you don't have to worry about anything. His hands hover just under the bar, not touching, but still supporting. You feel supported and reassured, and that is what helps you to get the bar up. You feel that resistance now for sure, muscles activating, pushing through, warmth and heat spreading as you move down, feeling the fibers contract and release in the downward motion, breathing in, careful and slow, stopping once your elbows are level with the rest of you, and then pushing back up, using that explosion of power, muscle doing work. Feels good. He smiles and says, "Let's do 5, nice and slow. That was 1, back down, up, 2, keep going, feel the tension. 3, it feels so nice, so comforting. 4, come on, last one, push through, don't stop, push past the pain. 5, good job. Feels nice, right? Feel that warmth in your muscle, the firmness, the pump as blood flows through to begin working on those microfiber tears deep in your flesh. It's amazing. It's spreading into all of those push muscles, in your shoulders, in your triceps, all of them beginning to radiate that same heat. Associated muscles and movements. Hold on to that warm, glowing feeling for me. Next, we'll try a pull exercise. We walk you over to the vinyl dumbbells which line the wall. They go up in integers of 2, starting with 10, and they just keep going and going and going. Such a range of possibilities, showing gradual improvement and growth. Bicep curls next. Simple, sweet, great for hypertrophy. Go ahead and pick up a pair. I wait with arms crossed while you pick up a weight you're comfortable with, wrapping your hands around the bar, feeling the metal pressing into your skin you almost don't want to let go. You find you like the heft in your hands, holding both to your side, perfectly balanced. I can't really spot you for this one, so I'll join you. He goes and picks up a pair about 15 steps higher than yours, and holds them as comfortably in his hands as you do. His forearms bulge, and you see his brachialis muscle, that tight strip of flesh between bicep and tricep, tense up. He gives you a smirk. You Myron, bro? Like what you see? Little bit envious that I'm stronger than you? Good. Let it fuel you. Let it motivate you to get to my level, to get stronger and to never stop. Right? Good. Now follow my lead, alternating nice and slow, lifting up, keeping your upper arms in place, bringing your hand closer to your face and twisting a bit at the top of the motion, feeling that juicy bicep squeeze, and then back down. Don't drop engagement. Full range of motion here. Nice. Now the next one, keep your breathing steady, lifting for 1 count, 2 count, squeeze, pause, and bring it down for 1 count, 2 count. Good. Let's do some reps now. You can choose to focus on your own arms or mine, but always keep your mind focused on the mind-muscle connection. Our actions are deliberate and focused. Feel the tension. Feel the pump. Let's go. 5 reps again. 1 count, 2 count, pause, 1 count, 2 count, down. Get into the rhythm. 1 count, 2 count, pause, 1 count, 2 count, down. In your head, feels so good. 1 count, 2 count, pause. Feel that pump already, that warmth, that pleasure. 1 count, 2 count, down. Last one. Push through. You might feel ready to give up, but you can do it. 1 count, 2 count, pause. 1 count, 2 count, down. Don't drop the weights yet. You're not big enough to get away with that kind of stuff. Just hold it and feel the stretch in your muscle fibers, the warm glow of effort that flows through your arms, swelling them, making them already look larger, feel stronger. Let that sensation flow into the rest of your pull muscles, your back, your forearms, up over our shoulders and into your traps and your neck. And once you feel properly illuminated and enlightened by this feeling, rack your weights back. Fucking nice, dude. Excellent work. We're in the home stretch. Almost done. Just one last thing. He places his hand on your shoulders and guides you over to a squat rack. 2 hard plastic supports sticking out, holding another barbell at about chest height. I usually save this one for last because lots of guys are pussies and they're afraid of training legs. Don't love the burn. But you're not a pussy, right? He slaps your ass and pushes you into the squat rack. Get to it, under the bar. Place it on your shoulders. Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt you. Spread your legs a bit. Shoulder width apart, maybe a bit wider. You want to make sure your heels are on the ground the whole time. You can turn your toes out a little bit. Grip the bar with your hands and push your elbows forward a bit. Make sure you're stable. Now keep your head up. See your reflection in the mirror. Focus on it. Keep your eyes on the prize. Push your chest out a little. Good. All right. Ready? You feel the pressure of his presence behind you. Not too close, but his arms hover under your armpits. You stare in the mirror at both of you in tandem, and you know what to do. Lifting the bar up, stepping back, and slowly going down. You feel the tension and the activation of the muscle start up in your thigh, those large vastus muscles tensing as you push yourself further. Full range of motion, dude. No half reps. Deeper. You can do it. I've got you. You manage to almost get down to the ground, your knees forward, the tension being held in your glutes and hamstrings starting to burn already. And then he nods, assenting, and you push back up, breathing out that potential. Good job. Just one more rep, but this time, let's pack on the weight. You feel that mental pressure almost immediately as weights manifest on the bar. It's intense, automatic engagement and warmth. It's a little shaky, but my hands balance you and give you that reassurance. Go down. Take your time. You go through the movement and it's like your entire leg lights up, flashing and flaring out, pure muscular euphoria as you go down. Hold it and push up again, letting that breath hiss through your teeth, dropping the weight on those supports and feeling your legs wobble but you stay standing. And fuck, it's amazing. You've done so great. You did a lot better than most people do when they first come in here. I'm so proud of you. Now all you've got to do is keep it up, and I promise you'll grow. But I know, folks love instant gratification. And that's a good thing, I think. Triggering and programming your mind to associate the action with pleasure, making it an addictive part of the process. You've been feeling that warming glow in your muscles so far. It's pretty nice, isn't it? Blood flowing through tissue, getting that pump, like a deep massage all the way down to your core, up your back and down your legs, over your chest and your biceps and triceps, like embers and sunlight between your muscle fibers. It already feels so amazing. Euphoria and endorphins rushing around your brain, pumping into you with every steady heartbeat and drop of sweat. We walk over and wrap our arms around your shoulder, one hand on your chest, the other feeling the curve of your pumped arms. Feel all that warmth of potential building up inside. That is the feeling of growth and transformation. And with it, we can show you and make you feel the future of that journey just further down the road. All it takes is a snap, and it all can be released. You feel that warmth grow and spread throughout your body, filling you and thrilling you with that pure sensation of growth. Your skin stretches, your body bulges and swells as that potential energy is converted into mass and definition. All those parts you trained today, growing in tandem and displacing each other, fighting for more room on your frame. Your chest firming up, pushing out, extending over your body in a shelf of muscle. Your triceps cut and deep like stone sculpture. Shoulders getting broader, capped with that round orb of strength, forcing your body into different proportions. You can feel it. You can see it. Flesh pressing against skin as your dream body manifests before your eyes. Those biceps firming up, seeing the flare and flex as your arms fill out, corded forearms and veins popping. The growth making its way to your back and your lats, filling out space, fueling you to go further, and you just feel compelled to lift up your arm and flex, showing off the peak of your new bicep, that well-rounded mass of strength and power. The new weight of all your hard work overcome by the strength of your determination. So amazing. That wingspan and those lats, fuck, it feels so good watching yourself grow. Watching as our hands trace over your skin and send shivers down your spine like pure ambrosia. New lines and edges and deep valleys where there were none before, firm and fit. Muscle and growth are the most amazing feelings in the world, elevating every experience you could ever possibly have just by possessing them, just by being bigger, better, stronger. Let the heat radiate from every inch of you, down your legs, letting your thighs touch and feel each pound of muscular perfection. Tight quads in that gorgeous teardrop shape, rock-hard glutes lifting your ass up and out, hamstrings and calves adding more thickness to those already glorious legs carved out of marble pillars. This is what you have in store if you just keep working with me, stud. And this isn't even the furthest extent of what is possible. Look at yourself. Look at yourself, looking at yourself. You know you want this. You know you need this. You know that this experience is just the first of many, and that from here on, your lust will only grow. You will only grow and get better. Flex. Pose. Show off your hard work and form those positive associations in your subconscious, knowing that every struggle and hardship is just a means to an end to reach this state of utter bliss. So you'll keep coming back here, to this mental space, with me, with us, to keep yourself on track. We'll be waiting, always waiting, always happy to see you back again for another killer workout. He, I, we give you another smile and a flex of our own, and start to de-rack your weights as the soft floor drops out from under you, plunges you back into the unformed darkness of the abyss, all the detail and splendor that your mind created being resolved back into infinite void, but never being lost, always in there, ever present, till you choose to visit it again. And even if you cannot see the Mindscape, you can still feel it, carrying that sensation of size and glowing warmth with you. Now, this, like all things, must come to an end. I know how good the abyss feels, wrapped around your mind, making you feel warm and safe. But don't worry. You can always return to this space to partake of the inky, infinite void once again. And you will always carry the abyss and its suggestions with you, always in the back of your mind, like a stain on your psyche, reminding you of its blissful peace and all the things it's shown you, reminding you that my words are truth, my words are reality. So just breathe for me once again. In, 2, 3, 4, and out. 2, 3, 4. And feel yourself begin to rise out of the abyss, its tendrils relinquishing their embrace, the haze and darkness of trance fading away. In, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. The suggestions I've placed in the void, finding a home there in the darkness of your subconscious, making it easier to return, easier to drift when the abyss calls again. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Rising up out of the darkness, your head and shoulders peeking above as your consciousness returns and your energy awakens. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, as you awaken from this abyss, feeling refreshed, aware, and at peace.